Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. So today we bring to you Kiitan Bukola, who narrated how she faced a pedophile while she was 10 years old. Pedophile is an adult who rapes a younger child. An adult pedophile could be a male or a female. Taking for example, the allegations put against Baba Ijesha is a pedophilic act as he was involved with a minor. So Kiitan Bukola made us know this after she was being alleged and accused by fans for taking advantage of the opportunity of Baba Ijesha's trial in court, saying that she decided to produce a movie concerning and relating to the allegations of Baba Ijesha. Meanwhile, she decided to come out clean at this point and let the world know that at the age of 10 she was raped, and this is the reason why she has decided to come out and make a movie out of it. In fact, for 23 good years she couldn't tell anyone, not her family member, not her friends, not her mother. But now she is bold enough, she's an adult, and she has a clear conscience over this. Has also outgrown all the guilt, the pain, the trauma, and this is why she's using the medium as an actress to portray the things that she has gone through as a younger child and a younger girl, and let the world know that they should be able to speak out for themselves. The movie titled right now is on rape and the act of pedophilia, and some people who feel she's using the travel of Baba Ijesha to trend came all out to threaten and insult her, but the actress defended herself that she's only telling her story, her encounter with a pedophile when she was a child. Then in an interview with Potpourri, the experience that took place in IREKE where she was born and she was raised, she said she was mainly in primary school and she was just a pupil when an adult man perceived as a family friend took advantage of her and raped her. Checking the statistics online of people that happen to be rapists and then the rape victims, they are usually family friends. It is either an older brother from the family side, something, people that are usually related. The statistics is always higher on that side compared to a total stranger raping another total stranger. Statistic is usually 98% to 2%. Most people that are familiar with the victims are the ones who carry out the acts the most. Said in her words, and I quote, "My mom used to hawk and I was attending Union Baptist Nursery and Primary School, Okebola, not really far from our house. Sometimes when I come back from school, my mom would tell me to wait for her somewhere till she came back. When she came back from hawking, she would pick me up and go back to the house together. There was a day I was asked to wait for her in front of an hotel called K Palace Hotel. There is this house opposite the hotel, so I waited for her there. There's this person who is like a brother who stayed in the house. He was the one that raped me. I didn't tell anybody. For a week, I couldn't even use the restroom very well. I was feeling pain all over my body. That trauma has been in my head for a very long time. The experience and trauma turned me into a drinker. I was never happy around people. For me to be happy, I had to drink a lot. I couldn't even keep a relationship for a very long time as a result of the trauma. I was having serious mood swings. It was a story I used as a movie in the right time. I never told anyone and I decided to make it into a movie," she narrated. She continued by addressing those people coming to her DM to say things and terrible things about her. She said, "I have been seeing DMs of people saying I'm trying to use Baba Ijesha to trend. I choose to ignore it. But you coming to my page to write nonsense is out of line. I won't take it at all. May your daughter be a victim or your son, then you will know how it feels. Just because my movie is coincidental with the issue on the ground, then you think I made it up. How stupid can you be?" she added. Ever since then, Kiitan Bukola said she has been a drinker. In fact, she started drinking from secondary school. Her mother was not aware. Her father didn't know about it because they didn't live together. And since then, in fact, she couldn't be with a man. She couldn't be sexually intimate with any man unless she was drunk. And she also had another experience of a man that she was in a relationship with who almost tried the same action, but since then she made sure to be extra careful around people. Kiitan's story is quite a sad one and painful. This happens a lot to girls around that we don't get to hear about. There are so many stories that are untold and people go about living their lives like it's a normal thing. Well, she said in an interview with Saturday Beats, she said and explained the reason why she started drinking and became an alcohol addict. She said, and I quote, "I cannot remember at what age I started taking alcohol, but I started drinking beer in secondary school. My mom did not know about this habit and my father did not live with us. Drinking is an addiction for me. I find it difficult to make love without getting high because of my rape ordeal. That way I can do whatever I want. Also, I have to really share a close bond with my partner before I can get intimate. Sometimes I feel irritated, angry and paranoid for no reason. I still get flashes from the incident. I can picture his face clearly. However, I am really trying my best to stop my drinking habits. People close to me know I always have alcohol drinks around me. I don't want to tell anyone my story at that time because of my fears of being stigmatized or ridiculed. That was what prompted me to make a movie about my experience 23 years later. I want victims to have the courage to speak out. The incident happened at Okebola in Ado-Ekiti. Meanwhile, I had another bad experience with a guy some years back. We were in a long distance relationship, but he came to Nigeria after a while. I had gone to see my mom in Ondo State, and he was in Akure, the capital state, at the time. We spent some time together, and when it was getting late, I asked him to drop me at the park. However, he cajoled me, and we stayed back in his house. He tried to have sex with me, and when I refused, he slapped me very hard. I told him it was the time of my menstrual cycle, but he insisted that he wanted to confirm. He later confirmed and apologized. I did not sleep till 5 a.m. when I left his house the next day. This happened in 2006 or 2008. I have been more careful since then. Kiitan explaining her ordeal on how she became a drunkard and also how she almost had another experience of rape with another guy she said she was in a relationship with. It's so sad, and so many people, victims specifically, can't come out to express themselves and say this is how it all went down. She also urged victims to speak out regardless of when the incident happened. She also said she wished she met her rapist before he died. She said, when I told my rape story on social media, I found out that the guy had died. I was told he was killed during a robbery. I was hoping to meet him and I would have paid him back for what he did to me. I knew the identity of my rapist, so I told my family friend about it, who then informed me that the rapist had died. Another person also confirmed the story to me after I spoke out about the incident. I think my career also helped me to speak out because I could make a film out of it. End quote. The reason why most sexually assaulted victims do not like to come out is because eventually society tends to blame them, asking them questions like, what were you wearing? What were you doing? What time was it? How did you manage to get to this person's place? Or you asked for it, you called for it. Now, this is Kiitan letting us know that she was only 10. What could be so attractive about a 10-year-old child? And also the case of Baba Ejesha, who at the age of 7 first molested a young child, and then at the age of 14 again. Well, these are still allegations unless and until he is proven guilty. Baba Ejesha is still very much innocent as we speak. Case of Kiitan Bukola, let's be careful as parents where we tell our children to stay, whether with friends, with family, with cousins, especially around elderly people. Let's be careful and watch out for our children as well. Well, guys, there you have it. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment in the comment section below. Thank you. Bye.